Amid allegations of bullying at Northwestern University, Meghan Markle is currently dealing with legal issues and experiencing a state of panic. She faced accusations of bullying during her school years, including an incident where she allegedly used super glue to stick another girl's eyelids together. Her father, Thomas Markle, had to pay a significant amount in compensation as a result of these incidents. Meghan's journey led her to join Kappa Kappa Gamma, a sorority known for its prestige and recognition. This sorority stands against hazing, which is a departure from the troubling hazing culture often seen on campuses like Gotham College. Hazing, a contemporary form of bullying, continues to be a concerning issue despite the efforts of college administrators to address it. Northwestern University, while not completely immune, appeared to have avoided some of these demeaning rituals. However, Meghan's behavior went against this narrative. She was involved in a shocking incident that disrupted the university community. There are rumors that Meghan was expelled from the sorority due to allegations that she used super glue to stick fellow students' eyelids together. This story was shared on Quora and recounted by a Twitter user. The individual had a neighbor whose cousin was once married to a postal worker responsible for delivering mail to a Northwestern University assistant professor, who happened to teach one of the sorority sisters affected by the incident. A post on the topic read, "At 20, Rachel Meghan Markle was involved in an unimaginable hazing incident. She employed super glue, not eyelash glue, to seal shut the eyelids of two new sorority pledges. What sort of individual would engage in such an act? Could it be someone incredibly intelligent or rather someone driven by malice and envy?" The consequences of this hazing incident were grave. Two young women were nearly left blind and endured such psychological trauma that they couldn't even tolerate being in the presence of this harmful wrongdoer. Meghan's father used his lottery winnings to secure legal representation that successfully got a record sealed, resulting in Northwestern University remaining entirely quiet about the matter involving Rachel, Meghan Markle, and enforcing a gag order on her. An extensive investigation conducted by the university authorities uncovered these disturbing facts, leading to prompt measures taken by the Northwestern University Council. The council quickly convened and decided to expel Meghan from the institution, pointing out that her actions were a serious breach of the university's code of conduct. It's truly a reprehensible act, committed by someone who seemed to do it solely for her own perverse pleasure and amusement, showing no signs of remorse or shame. This incident seems to reflect Meghan Markle's desire for amusement and enjoyment, even if it comes at the expense of others. Using contact adhesive might have been a trend in the 90s, but it's quite unusual for someone to resort to super glue on their fellow classmates, except for Meghan Markle, sadly. The victim in this case was silenced and coerced into signing a non-disclosure agreement after receiving monetary compensation. Notably, supergluing another girl's eyelids resulted in extreme pain and distress for the victim. Regrettably, Thomas Markle, Meghan's father, once again had to intervene to manage his daughter's troubling behavior by offering financial support, allegedly providing a substantial amount for compensation to maintain secrecy. This possibly explains why none of us, sorority sisters from Kappa Kappa Gamma, celebrated her wedding. As more details about Meghan Markle and her actions emerge, we become increasingly irritated and shocked. Her behavior is not only absurd but also deeply disturbing and repugnant. We've reached our limit and are thoroughly fed up with Meghan Markle's immoral conduct. 1,000 veterans sign a petition to ban Meg's speech on Invictus closing ceremony. Soon, Meghan will be given the opportunity to speak at the closing ceremony of the Invictus Games, an event hosted by her husband, Prince Harry. However, this decision has sparked significant backlash. It's well known that thousands of injured soldiers have signed a petition calling for the removal of Meghan's speech, as they view her as unfit to speak without any significant contribution or role. They believe her presence would negatively impact the organization's image. The reputation of the Invictus Games has been tarnished by this situation. The petition has already gathered thousands of signatures and is projected to gain more support. In the upcoming month, the Invictus Games are scheduled to take place in Düsseldorf, Germany. This athletic event, established by Prince Harry, provides an opportunity for ill and injured veterans to compete on behalf of their countries, seeking honor and recognition. Often regarded as one of the world's most uplifting sporting competitions, Prince Harry will undoubtedly be in attendance to witness the proceedings. Nonetheless, it appears that certain malicious individuals are hoping that the Duke of Sussex would attend the event without his wife. Royal expert Angela Levin, who previously authored a best-selling biography about Harry, has shifted from her previous admiration. These days, Levin is one of Harry's most prominent critics, and her comments about Meghan tend to be even more scathing. In a recent interview concerning reports of Meghan planning to give a speech at the Games, Levin responded in a manner that was predictably filled with strong criticism. Leading up to Meghan Markle's anticipated speech to war veterans at the 2023 Invictus Games, a well-known royal expert has expressed strong opposition. Royal biographer and expert Angela Levin firmly believes that Meghan does not embody qualities like courage or resilience, which makes it ironic for her to address war veterans. It's worth noting that the 2023 Invictus Games are scheduled to take place from September 9th to 16th in Dusseldorf. Both Meghan and Harry are expected to be present at this significant event. The Invictus Games, conceived by Prince Harry, were inspired by the Warrior Games in the United States. The inaugural edition took place in 2014 in London. Since then, the Games have been hosted 4 more times in various cities around the globe. These games provide an opportunity for war veterans to participate in a range of sports events and utilize this grand stage to display their skills and abilities. Invictus translates to unconquered. This grand event serves as a celebration of the significant contributions made by veterans and aides in promoting their mental well-being through sports. Interestingly, those who harbor negative sentiments toward the Sussexes no longer seem compelled to provide rational justifications or come up with inventive insults. They simply resort to using lazy derogatory comments, as they've realized that such remarks garner attention. Recent polls have shown a slight decrease in the popularity of Harry and Meghan, and unsurprisingly, individuals who are critical of them, like Angela Levin, are using this information to their advantage. Even an event as undeniably beneficial as the Invictus Games becomes an opportunity for figures like Angela Levin to criticize the Sussexes. Levin has also offered her perspective on Prince Harry's body language in the Heart of Invictus trailer. In the advertisement for the series, he appeared to me more like the Harry I was familiar with in 2017 when I was working on his biography. He displayed his brilliance in interactions with soldiers who had experienced mental or physical challenges. I can't help but wonder if he's emerging from the difficult phase he's been in and beginning to regain his sense of self. It's clear he's been in a deeply unhappy state. He used to be happy, but that's no longer the case.